Founded in 1998, Shepherds is a non-denominational nonprofit whose mission is to provide inner-city Connecticut youth with a college preparatory education at a non-public high school with a positive role model, a mentor, who fills a void in their lives. Shepherds' unique sponsor-mentor relationship has a proven track record of helping students reach their potential, many of them the first in their families to graduate from high school. Over 90% of Shepherd students pursue their dream of a higher education.
The Shepherd program brings students to Colby Cathedral who I believe have a dream, and the support that they receive from the mentor helps them to realize that dream.
So Shepherds arriving at the door was just, as I always say, guardian angels, or those are the words I use. You know, they have led to our door. You know, so many already. You know, young men that over these years that have had opportunity. You know, for their lives. The neighborhoods that these guys come out of, you know, they're tough. But it's the whole sense of safety, you know, security, that they can just be who they are and not face some kind of danger or whatever.
The neighborhood I live in is not a good neighborhood. People consider it the hood. There's a lot of shootings, robbery, people getting beat up and stuff like that.
If it wasn't for the Shepherds program, I would have probably been in a public school. I know I'm smart, but I would have probably been, you know, wandering off. Maybe not be in school as much, even though I know I shouldn't be doing that. But I would have done that, I know I would have. And I wouldn't be where I am today.
If I was not accepted to the Shepherd program, I would not be in Colby. And I would probably be in a public high school. And I would probably not be as mature as I am today. And I probably would not be in all the positive predicaments that I am today.
But with the Shepherds program, I got into Colby, and I can afford to stay here. And it's really, you know, opened doors for me. Because now, with the great education I got at Colby, I can go to another great school next year.
And I felt that Colby Cathedral was the best school education-wise, and the Shepherds helped me get into there, because I know financially, if it wasn't for the Shepherds, I couldn't be able to get into Colby. So Shepherds has helped a lot as far as getting me into the school that I wanted to get in. And not only is it helping me get in from 8th grade into the high school I want to get in, but it's helping me as a senior get into the college that I want to get into.
I definitely am different. 4 years cannot go by without me being different. I've just matured a lot.
My freshman year, I was a wild one. Like, there was no maturity. My whole demeanor changed about life and how, like, I'm supposed to live. Like, and I think I'm more mature. I'm more of a grown man. Well, I'm a young adult, but I have a good head on my shoulders.
The Quanisha today is different from the Quanisha freshman year because she's way more responsible. She thinks more about the decisions she's made. She's very more appreciative. I think I've grown so much with the help of the administration, friends, and Chris.
I've become a different person as far as my behavior, as far as my grades, as far as how I handle situations. I've matured and I've changed so much that a lot of people don't even recognize who I am. They say, Leonard, you got honors, and it's always, I say I got honors, and it's always a surprise because nobody expects that.
It's 4 years later, obviously, and you know, I'm not sitting next to that scared kid anymore. He's come a long way.
4 years ago, when I was an incoming freshman here, I was real immature. Came in with the wrong mindset, not worrying about schoolwork, just worrying about just getting my name out there in the school so everybody knows who I am. Now I'm in the threshold of graduating, something I thought I would never see, graduating from Notre Dame.
Devontae today is different from Devontae freshman year. He's focused more, and he's getting ready to know what he want to go and do as a profession.
Michael Cuffey from like yesterday or years before was more like laid back, kind of lazy, not motivated. I used to be a straight C student and I used to be satisfied with that. I'm not supposed to be satisfied with C's, so I started getting A's and B's, because from freshman year to senior year, it's like a different me, a change and everything.
If God allows it to happen, that I can come back 5 years and be able to mentor someone else, Absolutely, I would say yes to whatever kid I could grab my hands onto.
Working with the young kids, I love them. They're so funny. They try to look up to me as much as they can because they all know that I play basketball, especially at the Sheen Center. It's like once I walk in and I see my group of kids there, it like brightens up my day.
The children that we read to during Read Across America was from kindergarten to 4th grade. I love being with children and watching their faces light up when you read them stories. I was able to do that with my mentor. She was reading next to me with her Dr. Seuss book, and I had my Dr. Seuss book. And we just took turns. It was fun.
I did Read Across America, which was great experience. I got to read to kids. I really didn't have anybody looking up to me when I was younger, so it felt really good for these kids, to look up to me and hang out my every word for these Cat in the Hat books.
I guess there is a joy in knowing that I am teaching people how to really branch out and that I'm someone they can look up to.
Going to college to me means greater things, basically.
In my household, yes, I'm the first one to go to college. And to go on a full scholarship I still can't explain how I feel about that.
I made honors last term, and I'm gonna get better on probably first or second honors this term. So
the personal commitment, the personal benefit to the child of this one-on-one mentoring approach is, I think, tremendously productive, and I think it not only impacts that child, but I am quite certain it impacts that child's family and generations to come.
I first learned of the Shepherds program through a fellow parishioner. He said, "I'd love you to join this program called Shepherds." It would mean mentoring a high school student, just giving them advice and helping them through the high school years. It's been a fabulous ride. I've loved every minute of it, and I feel I've gained great friendship and love of the students that I have mentored.
The Shepherds program has brought me to John McClutchy about how I know that there'll be somebody there for left to right that could lead me the right way and not the wrong way. But I just knew that he was always there, and I know that he's trying his best to support me. At first I thought we wasn't gonna have anything in common, but he likes sports and I like sports. We got to know each other very well. The more the years went by, the closer our bond was.
I knew first time I met her that she was a really smart girl and had a lot of potential, and she's a good daughter to her wonderful mother, and I just think that I knew that it would all work out.
My mentor has helped me through a lot of things. He's been more of a friend to me than anything. It's a good relationship.
I really didn't have any expectations at that time because, I'm entering, somebody else's family, somebody else's lives, and there's always a lot going on. And I just wanted to go with an open mind and try to accept, Philip and his situation and my job, my responsibility as a mentor.
The first time that Mario and I met, it reminded me of what it's like being a freshman in high school, and I saw a lot of myself, and it was a nice feeling. It was like going back in time, and I saw some things that I thought I could be helpful with Mario. The same things happening to Mario that's happened to the other boys that I've seen go through this program. It's a wonderful transformation. It's a wonderful growth, and it happens at Notre Dame of West Haven.
So for me, it's just really gratifying to see how someone's support and efforts can directly impact an individual who recognizes the opportunity that it creates for them and is committed to going somewhere as a result of getting that support.
It means giving part of yourself, using some of the experiences that you've had throughout your own life, in your own growing up, your own education, bringing up of your own children, and relating those things that you understand to be correct, and avoiding those mistakes that you perhaps made in other areas of your life in order to help an individual address their education and their growth throughout high school. I think the difference between the Shepherds program and other charities is the fact that it's a much more personal relationship.
I like to be able to see the results over a sustained period of time where you really see the impact on someone's life that has the potential to truly change your life for the better.
Well, I want to go into neurology right now, but I don't know what exactly I'm going to be, but I know I'm going to be successful.
I will be looking for a teaching position for middle school.
And being a nurse and studying to be a doctor. Becoming a police officer, since that was my dream ever since I remember. If it wasn't a police officer, it'd probably be firefighter.
I see myself working for Apple, making new software.
I'm working for an engineering firm, probably developing a new invention that could, help the future.
Interested in the business field. I chose P. Diddy. I think he's a very successful businessman, entrepreneur. And that's what I want to be when I get older.
I'm going to major in biology in college to go off into medical school so I can become a surgeon and save lives.
I was actually thinking about either becoming a gym teacher where I can actually do more with kids, maybe not high school kids, but I'll start as an elementary teacher where I know I could make sure them kids have fun.
5 years from now, I see myself graduating from UConn, the psychology degree, and I think I want to be a mentor.
I do intend to keep in touch with him because I want to see where he goes with all this, and if I can be helpful in helping him attain whatever his goals happen to be, I'm more than willing to stay involved and help going forward.
I really can't put a finger on what exactly I'm going to be. I just know that I'm going to be great.
Don't be scared. It's a tremendous opportunity. The rewards that you reap from being in that mentoring relationship and being involved in the Shepherd's program, it's really immeasurable.
I would encourage people as they're choosing carefully to invest wisely. Invest in these young people and the returns will be great and your rewards will be multiplied.
Be not afraid to say yes. And you just have to have the courage to just give it a try. And I really do believe that Shepherd's is a program that helps people. And bringing the youth into a better place is a gift.
Watching them graduate, that means so much, really. Dream come true.
But when you change one student's life and that child goes to college, obtains a good job, that has an impact on generations to come. So I think if you're looking for a tremendous return on time investment, you couldn't do better than Shepherd's.